All right. Welcome, everybody. We are so excited about this business opportunity event because it's kind of something that we don't talk about a ton. We talk about the products because we love the products. But then, like, switching gears and talking and seeing how the business has helped people is extremely important as well. So, I'm super glad that you are here to learn more about it. I'm going to talk very briefly about why I started taking Plexus products. Um, for the most part, everybody here, I think, knows my story, but I started off with just needing more help through Lyme disease. I was taking supplements already. I've been taking supplements for a long time. And Megan had reached out to me to see if I would be interested in Plexus products. And I, at first, did not think that these products could offer me anything that I hadn't already tried. But at the time, I was spending enough money. I thought, let's give it a shot. So I tried it. My health did a complete 180, like turned completely around. It's been amazing ever since. And she kept asking me, like, do you want to share? Do you want to share? I kept saying, no, absolutely not. That is not what I want to do at all. But the product started working so well for me that I finally just had this epiphany of like, okay, I need to shout this from the rooftops, and people need to know that there is a better way. And so I started sharing, and I basically just I made a post and followed up with a party. But that first post that I made had a lot of interest of people being like, hey, me too, me too, me too. Like they kept saying, like, I'm tired too. And I feel tired all the time. And I am not going to the bathroom regularly. And I have all of these headaches and symptoms. And it was just astounding to me how many people had the same issues that I did. So I hosted an event. I went Fast Start Silver really quickly. And then in 12 days after becoming Fast Start Silver, I went Fast Start Gold. And I'll talk a little bit more about what that means in just a second. And then I went from Fast Start Gold to Fast Start Fast Start Senior Gold, which is where I'm sitting at right now. I'm at the top of the Senior Gold, which means that my paycheck, we actually just got paid on Monday. I'm around $1,700 a month. That's not including commissions. That is just my rank pay. So I still get paid commissions on top of that. We're going to talk about that in a second too. But within my first couple of like weeks sharing, I realized that this company was actually going to give me real money. I would have shared for free. Let's be honest. Everybody says like we would share this for free because the products are fantastic and people need them. But I started getting real money. And I just thought like, oh, I'll get my products paid for. Well, here's the deal. My products cost $124. If I had my 3 people within the first day, and that gave me about $350, which means I pocketed $260, that fast. And I hadn't even been paid yet. So I very quickly learned that there is real money involved. And I also, because I went Fast Start Gold, I swept, well, at that time, the trip was the Punta Cana trip. I completely swept that contest, which gave me another $1,600 in my pocket just to spend on airline tickets and whatever I wanted for Punta Cana, plus the free trip to Punta Cana. And then since then, I have swept the convention contest. I've made over $14,000 just with this company, just for sharing something that I would have shared for free because I love these products. So I'm going to take it a step back and just quickly talk about like how I made the money, because I think that a lot of times it's like, oh, I want to get my products paid for. Let's do that. Let's start with just that. Okay. If you just want to get your products paid for, you can literally share with 3 friends and not only get your products paid for, but also get money in your pocket. That to me is very attainable. Everybody's got 3 buddies that they can add. Let's say you want to make a business out of this. For me personally, I used to be a teacher. I actually had a call yesterday asking me to come back to a school. But I was a band director and I was making teacher salary. If I am able to hit the rank or hit my goal for this month, I will actually be surpassing my teacher salary by about $15,000 a year, which is a lot of money for sharing a product that I love and that I would share for free. So let's say like I'm talking about being a senior gold right now. That was attainable through not just me sharing, but having my friends share as well. Um, and I'm going to post a video in our Facebook group later talking about this. It's not necessarily a pyramid. We don't really have a pyramid where like, okay, to make money, you have to go make money. Like I am fully dependent on you. That's not how this works. They call it a starburst. And so like the effect is actually people who are under me, you can actually go above me. And I highly recommend that you do. Like go past me. You can actually make more than the person who signed you up. Very few companies do that. So that's something that I love about Plexus is like Hannah Shaw, for instance, who is going to talk, is under me. But like my goal for her is go above me. Like go get a bigger business than me. That's totally doable. And if I start like slacking off, I'm like, okay, I'm really comfortable with my senior gold pay. She can actually go for diamond and I don't have to help her do it. She gets to do it on her own. So the Starburst plan is awesome because it's your business. I'm not relying on you and you're not relying on me. You get to make the business what you can make out of it. Like you can do whatever you want with it. So I personally have been just blown away by this company. I love their customer service. I love their compensation plan. I love their products. And it gets better every single day. Like my health testimony is still changing. My business testimony is still changing. It's baffling to me. Like I actually look what I got in the mail today. I got my Iron Woman in the mail today. I am anemic. Okay. I've never been able to take iron supplements because it upsets my stomach. I'm so excited about this. This is going to be huge for me. And then I'm also wearing this free lip balm that they just sent me, like because they care, because they like us. But anyway, I love this company. I'm completely blown away. My story is still changing and it's all for the good. So I am going to actually switch it over to Hannah. Hannah is, I guess I should have said, like, I have 2 kids. I homeschool. Like I used to teach. I have been able to pay for all of our groceries this year. Do you know how big that is for me? I've not been able to do that since in 6 years since I quit my job. So paying for groceries, like I'm doing that. And in this day and age, that's really important to me because groceries are expensive. So that is my story. I'm going to pass it over to Hannah, who is a fitness trainer and mom of 2, and she's just getting started on her journey as well. So I'm going to let her take over. I'm going to mute myself.
Ready? Can you hear me? Okay. Hi, I'm Hannah Shaw, and I live in Casey. I have 3 little kids, and I'm a fitness trainer. I train my clients on a fitness app, and I stay home with my kids. I homeschool my son. My kids just keep me really busy. And last year, when I got started on Plexus, my youngest was just turning 1. And that whole year of her being a baby, I was completely exhausted and I had really bad brain fog and just the postpartum, everything that comes along with it. But I was doing everything that I thought I needed to be doing to feel better. And I was taking good quality supplements before. And nothing was really touching me. So I reached out to Brandy when I seen her post and got started on Plexus. And most of you here have had great results with it, and I was one of them. I felt instantly better. So I was just organically sharing with friends and family, and anybody that just asked me about it. I kind of just wanted to shout it from the rooftops. Um, and I was kind of just referring all of them to Brandy and like, because I wasn't going to work the business. That was not really my goals or on my radar at all. So I was just saying, hey, go and get on the stuff that I'm doing and ask Brandy about it. And Brandy encouraged me to have a party at my house. And she's like, you could at least get your products paid for. And so I agreed to that. And that was my first goal, was just go in silver and get my products paid for. So that first party that I hosted, I was able to go fast start silver, and I got $300 paid for my products plus pocketed some. And so that was really cool that it was that easy to make a little extra cash. So after that, I went and decided to share it on Facebook. I wasn't going to do that either, but I did. And my goals kind of changed after that because I had a lot of people reach out to me afterwards and they were struggling with the same things. And I had a lot of people that related. And so I realized that there was a need for it and a lot more people were in the same boat as I was. I didn't realize that before. So my goals kind of shifted. I'm like, okay, I know there's a ton of people that need help and a lot of people that I can help get on the product. So that means I could grow this into something, bigger than I thought. So from there, I kept having conversations with people and getting more and more people on products. And I hosted a few events, um, and had people really come into the room and getting them there, trying samples and everything. And I think that, um, that has just built my momentum up and got me more excited and has me seeing more of a vision for myself. And so last month I was able to go gold, and that bonus was awesome. I mean, it's like you're just sharing about stuff that you take every day and stuff that works for you and you love, and then you're getting paid for it. And it's not just like this little bitty amount of money, like it's actually money that you can pay for groceries with, or help pay for like a hotel stay if you're going on a trip, like just little or fun money. Anything that you can think of that you would like extra money for, like it's real money. And so since I started sharing in February, I've made $2,600, and I feel like I really haven't tried. Like, I mean, had I really put more effort in, like imagine how, what the possibility would be for me. But I'm also helping people on my team. So I help my mom go silver. And so she's reaping benefits of, making that first bonus. And, just it's fun helping others make an income and feel better on the products. So my new goal, now that I see what it can be, is hitting senior gold. And I think even Ruby by the end of the year is attainable for me. So if you're new to sharing or you're thinking about sharing, my advice is to just get out of your own way and share anyway. Don't worry about what people are thinking of you. And there's people out there that need to hear your story. So share and be honest and have conversations with people and really like learn what they need. And if you keep your mind on helping people, then the money will come. But if you're just focused on helping, then it's going to, you're going to reap the benefits of, the income opportunity. So that's what I got for you.
Love it. Okay. Thanks for sharing, girls. This is so fun. And, so my name's Megan, and I actually started Plexus 9 years ago, heard about it well over 10 years ago. For almost 2 years, I said, no, thank you. It looks like an MLM, and I'm not diabetic. And I don't need to lose weight. And so those were my no thank yous. But fast forward, almost a year and a half later, I was very sick from mold toxicity. And I had multiple friends like, hey, Megan, you need to check into Plexus. We're the OG gut health company. Plexus is centered and focused on gut healing, and that's what I needed. And so I actually went on a little detour, went through a lot of doctors, and ended up finding a naturopath that helped me with supplementation and brought a lot of my health issues back into normal ranges, but I still had some healing to do. And so I just thought, well, I'll give it 6 months. Like I know gut healing takes time, but I'll give it some time. And so I said yes. And I'm so glad I did. The products were more comprehensive and also less expensive than what I was doing through the naturopath. And so I was very intrigued. I didn't join for the business. I actually joined for products. Didn't really have that on my brain, although people that I knew that probably I had followed them for a decade or more in health and wellness circles were putting their thumbs up on Plexus. So and they were growing, booming businesses. So I was like, okay, well, this isn't just a fly my diet company with products that are inferior. Like these people are well researched. And then I started to do a deep dive into the products and what they did. And so I actually started to share before I had my health testimony. What I saw was our 4-year-old son, Benjamin, his eczema went away in a month, on our probiotic. And I felt like I cracked the code between gut health and skin health. And I was so excited. It was like, oh my goodness, all the moms need to know. And so that was really my reason for saying anything to anybody. And then once I hit that first rank, once I helped those 3 friends and I went silver, I was like, okay, I'm doing this. I'm going to do this. And how do I get to gold? Gold is when you have 20 people on your team. I was like, if I could help 20 people with these products, like that would be so exciting. And so I was really motivated and excited to do that. And my vision just kept expanding. We realized, my husband and I both realized, okay, this is going to be more than helping just a couple friends at church. This actually has huge potential to massively help a lot of people. And the business opportunity, we saw it for what it was. I don't even realize that. I don't think at the time we even realized what it actually was, but we saw that it had the potential to be really big. And really the reason is because our products address root health issues for people. And so when you think about it, people's health issues go back to nutrient malabsorption, blood sugar imbalances, hormone imbalances, what else? Inflammation and gut health. And so when you start to balance those things, there's a lot of symptoms that start to dissipate and start to go away. And that's what we started to experience as we shared with friends and family. And, people were canceling surgeries, people were getting off medications. Like, well, I'm not going to claim that Plexus heals, treats, cures anything, but the products help your body do what God intended it to do. And so sometimes when you just put that little correct key into the keyhole and unlock the great health that you want to be experiencing, it's pretty incredible. So, okay. So that is the gist of my story and my beginning. I was very excited once I began and I made that first $300 paycheck. And then I started to make $800 a month. And then we saw that the income just start snowballing in a good way. And because of the mold stuff, like we were in debt because we had to remediate our house. We were a single income family. And so, I mean, it was just, money was tight. And so we were so grateful to have another stream of income to come in and really help us pay off the house, get out of the debt that the mold issue had created for us. And so we hit that 100,000 6-figure income by the first year sharing Plexus with people. And then it's just snowballed from there. And so our highest paycheck to date, because we actually now have 3 separate Plexus businesses. So I'm a diamond, my husband's a diamond, and then we're building a 3rd business up to diamond as well. And so our highest paycheck to date has been $50,000 per month. And it just keeps growing. That's the cool thing, is like, as more and more people hear about this, they're excited, they're passionate, they're whether you're coming in just for products or you're coming in going, hey, there's a business opportunity, I'm in, regardless of why you start, or sometimes your vision expands as you begin and experience the products. That's the cool thing, is network marketing is literally the American dream. It is such a blessing. This retired my husband 7 years ago. That's crazy to say. But like, we have a team of support. So if you want to do this as a business, we're here for you with that. So a couple of just fun facts. I'll just read off my notes real quick. Plexus has an A+ BBB rating. We were originally a breast health company and then became the OG gut health company. We are debt-free, privately owned. We have a medical advisory board, and it's pretty phenomenal. Plexus also gives millions to charities, and we've been in business for 16 years. And so when you look at the health of the company, like, we're out of that initial just burst phase, and like, we're still growing. And the way that Plexus is structured, it's not structured for like only early momentum success. And there's 4 things that I'll just share with you guys really quickly that makes Plexus unique. So number 1, there's no overhead. I mean, the fact that you can come in for, basically the cost of your starter pack. I mean, you're not building a brick and mortar business. This is the cool thing. It's like, it's a very low entry for this entrepreneurial endeavor. Super cool. Number 2, you can work from anywhere. I mean, this is our office right here. Wherever this goes, it's your office. Okay. You can be sitting in your living room. You can be in bed, in the bathtub. You can be on a beach somewhere, in the carpool line, anywhere, and be working your business. So we love the flexibility of it. I forgot to mention, I'm a mom of 7 kids. We homeschool. We love to travel. We love the the life that we are get to live, and it's such a blessing, such a blessing. And number three is residual income. So, I mean, our products are consumable. Everyone is excited to get their probiotic every single month. And so that means as people continue to order their products and you have a sustaining client base, you are also getting paid while you sleep. It's pretty amazing. If you've never researched residual income, you need to check into it. I like to call it also flexible income as well. I mean, the residual piece is amazing. It's not necessarily passive, but it is residual, meaning work that you did a month ago or 5 years ago, you can potentially still get paid on that. And it's a very different model than work an hour and get paid an hour. And that was that was basically the business model that my husband and I were familiar with. Okay, and then number four is consumer demand. Okay, let's just face it, 99.9% of people need our products because everyone has a gut. Most people have inflamed bodies. A lot of people are struggling with things that link back to blood sugar imbalances and hormone imbalances, and also weight management issues. And so many people need our products, which is why this business is so amazing, because when there's a demand for the products, I mean, this business works. It's amazing. And our compensation plan is structured like Brandy had shared, in a starburst way. So there's no stacking of legs. It's not a pyramid. It's like you can go as wide as you want for as long as you want, and you get paid down 7 levels deep. So super cool. Also, I mean, this is social selling essentially. I mean, obviously you can do network marketing the very traditional way, hosting parties, in-home things, that kind of thing. But I love the flexibility and the beauty of just being able to share on social media. That's how I would say a large percentage of our business has been built, is like me just showing up on social media and sharing how the products have helped our family and showcasing how it's helped other families that we know. And so that's super, super cool. 50% of the commissions that Plexus brings in gets paid out to the field, to its brand ambassadors. So I think that's super cool. You also have the opportunity, if you would prefer to be more of like the realtor and just sell products, you can totally do that. If you want to do more of the broker type thing with the Plexus business, you can basically build teams of leaders and then get paid residually on that, which is what we have done and what we coach people to do, not just to be direct salespeople, but to actually grow in leadership, grow sales teams, share more Plexus with more people, which is where the impact is, because as more people join for the business, then that's exponentially more people that get to hear about our products. And then we have amazing resources that are part of our team, and you can get plugged in. So as long as you're teachable, coachable, and you have an abundance mindset, or at least you're willing to work on that abundance thinking, you can be successful in this. And we're here to support you in that. And so we have a lot of incentives. We always have fun stuff going. We have little graphics that show like the little pay scale, what you could get, what kind of money you can make. This is not just where you get basically paid in products or you make 25 bucks at your cute side hobby. Like, this is legit income. Like Brandy was saying, she's made, I think, well over $14,000 since September. And then some of the other girls sharing, like, they are brand new and making legit income that's blessing their families. Okay. So if you refer one, if you grab a buddy to do this with this month, you can make $37. We always encourage people to go silver, and it helps 3 friends. That's our first rank in Plexus, which would mean you're getting a little over $300 in bonuses. If you choose to share with more people, a lot of people go Fast Start Gold on our team, which is around 20 people. Okay. And that would be basically almost $2,000 in 1 month for helping 20 friends get started. Brandy did it in 12 days back in September. So it's totally possible, totally doable. And people on our team recently have actually been double ranking, which is really cool. And so the rank of gold is about 20 people. The rank of senior gold is about 50. The rank of ruby is about 100. And then senior ruby is about 150. And then emerald is about 300. This give or take, depending on how deep your team is and things like that. The beauty of this is that as you share with more people and more people start the business, that's how you see those numbers. Because when you're first starting out, you're like, whoa, how would I share with 300 people? It's not you personally. It's like, that's what your team does. And emerald, which is that jewel rank, is when you get the Hawaii trip, The income is amazing, and you get the Plexus Lexus option, or if you want to opt for just a car bonus, you can totally do that too. So we have one family van. I've driven a Lexus for 8 years now. We just traded it off because our kids are starting to drive, and we are going a different direction with that. But it's nice to have 2 car payments, and coming up here soon, 3, as I get ready to rank up to that next jewel level in our 3rd Plexus business. So I just want to encourage you guys to ask your questions. If you have specific things, feel free to drop them in the chat. I'm going to challenge you to go back and share your health goal with whoever invited you to this call. Also, just share what appeals most to you with what we've shared tonight. There's probably a lot that we didn't say, and we're more than happy to answer questions. But my encouragement would be to just start. Don't be scared. I am so thankful that I had multiple friends tell me about Plexus. I mean, I started for products, but then it's been just such an organic journey of sharing. And then from there, realizing that network marketing is a legit opportunity. And we're excited to share it with other people. And really, the sky's the limit. There's no income cap with this. And my husband and I are excited to continue going. Like, we don't have any intention of stopping. We're still wanting to help people with their health, with starting their products, and also building businesses if that's what they want to do. So we're thanking you guys for joining us tonight. If you have questions, feel free to pop back and let us know what those are. Thanks for joining us, guys. Bye.